Genesis 1 verse 1 reads, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." For those who are knowledgeable about the Bible, and even those who have only heard about it in passing, many of us have often speculated on what this book, the Bible, is ultimately about. The easy answer is the Bible is about everything that matters to us. Life, liberty, purpose, to name a few. More specifically though, the Bible is about one particular character: God. In the beginning of the Bible, in the book of Genesis, the very first line immediately reveals who this book is about, and also what is to be the setting of the whole book. It is no coincidence that the Bible begins in this manner. Very quickly, and especially after we've come to read the entire Bible, we can clearly see that the main character is introduced in the very first line. Verse 1 reveals to us what the entirety of the book will be about. The Bible shows in Genesis 1 verse 1 that the story we are about to read is about the main character, God, and His creation, the heavens and the earth, which is also the setting for the ensuing events. Beginning with Genesis 1 verse 1, every event that occurs thereafter seems to be a direct result of what happens in Genesis 1 verse 1. The Bible describes a series of accounts and events, most of which are chronological, where this character, God, who was introduced since the beginning, is interweaved into them all. Like all the movies we have watched throughout our lives, where the main character is in almost every scene, God also is at the center of every account, every event, explicitly or implicitly throughout the whole Bible, all the way to the last book, the book of Revelation. And also, like in any narrative, God has performed various remarkable acts, feats, and wonders that leave us in awe, wondering if and how it is possible that anyone could accomplish such deeds. Remember when we saw a great movie or read a great book about much overcoming, and we wondered if that much overcoming was actually possible, only to find out that what we just witnessed, what we just read, was a true account of what an individual had actually done. How inspiring and uplifting was it that it wasn't just a story, even if at first it appeared too impossible to be real. In fact, God, just to be sure we did not miss what the whole book was all about, in Revelation 1 verse 8 He says, "I am the Alpha and the Omega, who is and was and is to come, the Almighty." God reveals to us here that He is the one who came to visit us and who is presently speaking. He is the one from the beginning, and He is also the one who is to return. Also in the last chapter of Revelation, Revelations 22, which is the last chapter in the whole Bible, God repeats again in verse 13, "I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. God is also saying here that this story began with me and it ends with me, lest we should miss this pivotal point. So, what is the Bible about really? Well, in spite of what may appear sometimes to be confusing chapters, random anecdotes, contradictions, and disconnected stories that may or may not be real, the Bible is ultimately a biography of God and some of the things He has accomplished and will accomplish with regards to His entire creation. And yes, of course, that includes all of us, you and me.